Welcome back to HD Old Coins 51. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of old HD coins, specifically the HD Old Coins 51 collection. These coins hold incredible history, unique designs, and stories from the past that every collector or enthusiast will want to hear. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection journey, this video will explore the hidden details and value of these treasures. So grab a seat and let's uncover the history behind these remarkable coins together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin discoveries. Top 1. The 1990 UK 5 pence holds a special place, not just for collectors, but for anyone intrigued by the evolution of coinage. Let us embark on a journey into the life of this coin, tracing its origins, significance, and enduring legacy. Our story begins in the United Kingdom in 1990, a year marked by global change and cultural evolution. In the coinage world, it was a pivotal time, as the Royal Mint finalized a transition that would reshape Britain's monetary system. The 1995 pence coin was a critical player in this transformation. The 5 pence, as we know it today, had already been circulating for 2 decades, first introduced in 1968 as part of the decimalization process. However, by the 1980s, the original 5 pence coin, larger and heavier, was becoming increasingly impractical. The British public needed something sleeker, more modern, and easier to handle. Enter the redesigned 5 pence of 1990, a coin destined to redefine the nation's pockets and coin collections. Crafted from a copper-nickel alloy, the new coin was a marvel of minting precision. It was significantly smaller, with a diameter of 18 millimeters and a weight of 3.25 grams. Yet despite its reduced size, it carried the same denomination, a testament to the British Mint's ability to blend tradition with innovation. The smaller 5 pence was not only more convenient but also more cost-effective to produce, marking a triumph in both form and function. The obverse of the coin, designed by Arnold Machin, features a regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Her calm gaze, framed by the diadem she wore for her coronation, symbolizes continuity and stability in a rapidly changing world. This portrait, used on British coins from 1968 to 1984, had already become iconic by 1990, a familiar face on currency that reassured citizens of the monarchy's enduring presence. On the reverse, the coin's design pays homage to the rich heritage of Britain. It showcases a crowned thistle, the national emblem of Scotland. This intricate design, created by Christopher Ironside, is more than a decorative flourish. It is a nod to the unity of the United Kingdom. The thistle, often associated with resilience and protection, seems to whisper tales of battles fought and won, of a land as rugged as it is beautiful. But what makes the 1995 pence so special to collectors? The answer lies in its context. 1990 was the inaugural year for this new, smaller design. Coins from this year are often sought after as the first edition of a groundbreaking series. Their historical significance, combined with their relatively low mintage compared to later years, makes them particularly appealing to numismatists. As time passed, many of these coins were removed from circulation due to wear or replaced by newer designs. This scarcity has elevated the 1995 pence to a prize status among collectors. Today, finding one in pristine condition, untouched by the rigors of circulation, is a true treasure. Yet the value of this coin extends beyond its monetary worth. It serves as a tangible link to a transformative period in British history. Holding a 1995 pence is like holding a piece of the past, a reminder of the Royal Mint's ingenuity and the enduring charm of British coinage. Imagine stumbling upon one of these coins in your loose change. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of currency, but upon closer inspection, it reveals its secrets: the fine craftsmanship, the historical significance, the story it carries. Such discoveries are what fuel the passion of collectors worldwide. Today, the 1995 pence continues to capture the imagination of those who encounter it. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual enthusiast, this coin offers something unique: a blend of history, artistry, and nostalgia. Its journey from the mint to the palm of your hand is a testament to the enduring allure of coins as objects of beauty and storytelling. As we conclude our exploration of the 1990 UK 5 pence, one thing becomes clear. This coin is more than just metal. It is a symbol of change, a piece of history, and a work of art. Its legacy endures, not only in the collections of numismatists, but also in the hearts of those who appreciate the stories coins can tell. Top two coins are time travelers, carrying the essence of their era across decades. Each has a story to tell, and the 2006 UK 5 pence is no exception. This small yet significant piece of metal is a testament to Britain's modern coinage journey and its role in shaping daily life, commerce, and culture. Our story begins in 2006, a year of technological advancement, cultural milestones, and economic stability in the UK. Amidst the changing tides of society, the Royal Mint continued its meticulous work, striking coins that would not only facilitate transactions but also reflect the nation's heritage. Among these was the humble 5 pence, a coin that had already undergone several transformations since its introduction in 1968. By 2006, the smaller 5 pence, introduced in 1990, had firmly established itself as a staple of British currency. Crafted from a copper-nickel alloy, this coin weighed 3.25 grams and had a diameter of 18 millimeters. Its compact design was perfect for modern pockets and purses, embodying practicality without sacrificing elegance. The obverse of the coin, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, featured the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Introduced in 1998, this portrayal was notable for its realism, capturing the Queen with a dignified expression and wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The details of her facial features and the intricate design of the tiara were a marvel of minting precision, reflecting the skill and artistry of the Royal Mint. The reverse of the coin carried a design that had become synonymous with the 5 pence, a crown thistle. Created by Christopher Ironside, this emblem of Scotland symbolized resilience and unity. The crown above the thistle added a regal touch, emphasizing the coin's connection to the United Kingdom as a whole. This design, though simple, carried profound meaning, representing not just a nation's identity but also its shared history and cultural pride. What makes the 2006 UK 5 pence particularly interesting is its context in the broader timeline of British coinage. By this year, the decimalization process was well behind, and the smaller coins had become the norm. Yet, changes were on the horizon. In 2008, a major redesign of UK coins would introduce a new reverse design for all denominations, making the 2006 5 pence part of the final years of the classic Ironside design. For collectors, the 2006 5 pence holds a unique appeal. While it is not particularly rare, its position as part of the last years of the traditional design makes it a nostalgic piece. Coins in mint condition, untouched by circulation, are especially prized. The luster of an uncirculated 2006 5 pence tells a story of preservation, a coin that escaped the wear and tear of daily use, remaining a pristine artifact of its time. One of the most fascinating aspects of coins like the 2006 5 pence is their dual identity. On one hand, they are everyday objects, passed from hand to hand in shops, cafes, and markets. On the other, they are works of art, miniature sculptures that combine form and function. The 5 pence, in its modest size, manages to encapsulate history, culture, and craftsmanship in a way that few other objects can. Imagine, for a moment, the journey of a single 2006 5 pence. It might have started its life at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, South Wales, where it was struck with precision and care. From there, it entered circulation, perhaps handed as change at a bustling London market or slipped into the pocket of a commuter in Manchester. Over the years, it might have traveled the length and breadth of the country, a silent witness to countless everyday moments. Now, imagine finding one of these coins today. At first glance, it might seem unremarkable, a small piece of metal that blends in with others in a handful of change. But on closer inspection, it reveals its story. The portrait of the Queen, the crowned thistle, the date marking its origin. All these details come together to remind us of the coin's journey and the era it represents. The value of the 2006 5 pence extends beyond its face value. For many, it is a token of nostalgia, a reminder of simpler times. For collectors, it is a piece of history, a link in the chain of British coinage that connects the past to the present. And for numismatists, It is a subject of study, an example of the Royal Mint's artistry and innovation. While the monetary value of the 2006 5 pence may be modest, its worth in other terms is immeasurable. It is a piece of Britain's story, a symbol of the nation's resilience and adaptability. In a world that often seems to change at breakneck speed, coins like this one remind us of the enduring nature of tradition and craftsmanship. As we conclude this exploration of the 2006 UK 5 pence, one thing becomes clear. This coin is much more than a small piece of currency. It is a window into the past, a reflection of its time, and a work of art in its own right. Whether it sits in a collector's album or jingles in someone's pocket, it carries with it the weight of history and the promise of stories yet to be told. Top 3 coins are often overlooked in our daily lives, yet they carry with them a piece of history, a story etched in metal that silently passes through countless hands. Among these is the 2007 UK 5 pence, a coin that may seem modest in size but holds a fascinating tale of transformation, artistry, and legacy. By the time 2007 arrived, the smaller version of the 5 pence coin had already become a familiar companion in Britain's pockets and purses. It had been introduced in 1990 as a practical replacement for the larger, heavier coin that debuted in 1968 during the decimalization of British currency. The shift to a smaller design was part of a larger effort to modernize and streamline the nation's coinage. While its purpose was utilitarian, the 5 pence also carried an undeniable charm, blending simplicity with sophistication. The 2007 5 pence coin was minted with the same specifications that had become standard for its denomination. Struck from a durable copper-nickel alloy, it weighed 3.25 grams and measured 18 millimeters in diameter. Its small size made it convenient for everyday use, yet it was anything but ordinary. Every detail, from its composition to its design, was a testament to the skill and precision of the Royal Mint. The obverse of the coin featured the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This iconic image, introduced in 1998, was celebrated for its realism and attention to detail. Unlike earlier depictions of the Queen, this portrait embraced a more mature and naturalistic representation, reflecting her status as a monarch with decades of experience. The Queen's profile was framed by the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, an abbreviation of the Latin phrase Elizabeth II de Gratia Regina Fidei Defensatrix, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, the coin bore a design that had become synonymous with the 5 pence, a crowned thistle. This intricate motif, created by renowned designer Christopher Ironside, was a nod to Scotland, one of the 4 nations that make up the United Kingdom. The thistle, a symbol of resilience and pride, was crowned to signify its connection to the British monarchy. Despite its small size, the design was remarkably detailed, with delicate lines and textures that showcased the artistry of its creator. What makes the 2007 UK 5 pence particularly interesting is its place in the broader timeline of British coinage. It was minted during the final years of the traditional reverse design, as significant changes were on the horizon. In 2008, the Royal Mint would introduce a new series of coins featuring a unified design that depicted different sections of the Royal Shield of Arms. This shift marked the end of an era, making the 2007 5 pence one of the last coins to feature Christopher Ironside's beloved thistle design. For collectors, this context adds a layer of significance to the 2007 5 pence. While it is not considered rare in the traditional sense, its connection to the closing chapter of a classic design era makes it a valuable piece for those who appreciate the history of British coinage. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are particularly sought after, as they retain the luster and sharp details that often fade with circulation. Beyond its appeal to collectors, the 2007 5 pence holds a certain nostalgia for many who grew up using these coins in their daily lives. It serves as a reminder of simpler times, when loose change jingled in pockets and every coin had a role to play in the rhythm of daily transactions. Whether used to buy a morning newspaper, a cup of tea, or a bus ticket, the 5 pence was a constant presence, quietly fulfilling its purpose. The journey of a single 2007 5 pence coin is a fascinating one. Born in the Royal Mint's state-of-the-art facility in Llantrisant, South Wales, It began as a blank disc of metal. Through a series of precise and intricate processes, it was transformed into a finished coin, complete with its distinctive design and inscriptions. From there, it entered circulation, becoming part of the countless moments that make up everyday life. Perhaps it passed through the hands of a shopkeeper, a child saving pocket money, or a traveler exploring the UK. Each coin carries with it the invisible stories of those who used it. Today, finding a 2007 5 pence in your change might seem like an ordinary occurrence. But upon closer inspection, it reveals its secrets. The fine details of the Queen's portrait, the delicate lines of the crown thistle, and the date marking its origin all serve as reminders of its unique place in history. For those who take the time to look, the coin transforms from a simple piece of metal into a tiny treasure. The value of the 2007 5 pence extends beyond its monetary worth. It is a piece of Britain's story, a snapshot of a specific moment in the evolution of its currency. For collectors, it represents an opportunity to preserve a tangible piece of history. For others, it is a symbol of continuity and tradition in a rapidly changing world. As we reflect on the 2007 UK 5 pence, it becomes clear that this small coin carries a big story. From its origins in the Royal Mint to its journey through countless hands, it is a testament to the enduring power of coins to connect us to the past. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist, a casual collector, or simply someone with an appreciation for history, the 2007 5 pence offers something to cherish, a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold great significance. Top 4 in the world of numismatics. Every coin tells a story, a small fragment of history captured in metal. The 2008 UK 5 pence is no exception. It is a coin that marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another in British coinage. Though small and often overlooked, it holds a tale of design evolution, cultural heritage, and historical significance that makes it a fascinating piece for collectors and enthusiasts alike. By 2008, the UK 5 pence coin was well into its second life. The smaller version of the coin had been introduced in 1990 to replace the larger, heavier version that originated during Britain's decimalization in 1968. This transition was part of a larger effort to modernize coinage, making it more practical for everyday use while retaining its symbolic essence. The 2008 5 pence coin carried the same physical specifications as its predecessors: a copper-nickel alloy composition, a weight of 3.25 grams, and a diameter of 18 millimeters. These features made it compact yet sturdy, a perfect companion for the busy rhythm of modern life. The obverse of the coin featured the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Introduced in 1998, this iconic image portrayed the Queen with remarkable realism, emphasizing her maturity and dignity. The intricate details of her profile, from the soft contours of her face to the delicate lines of her tiara, reflected the Royal Mint's commitment to precision and artistry. Encircling her portrait were the words Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, a Latin inscription affirming her role as Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse of the 2008 5 pence bore the classic crown thistle design, created by Christopher Ironside. This emblem of Scotland, crowned to symbolize its unity with the British monarchy, had graced the 5 pence since its debut in 1968. The thistle, a symbol of resilience and strength, was rendered with stunning detail, its sharp spines and delicate petals captured in a design that balanced simplicity with elegance. For decades, this imagery had been a familiar sight, connecting the coin to Britain's rich cultural heritage. However, what makes the 2008 5 pence particularly special is the context of its creation. It was the final year this design would appear on the 5 pence coin. In 2008, the Royal Mint introduced a groundbreaking redesign of UK coins, spearheaded by designer Matthew Dent. This new series featured interconnected sections of the Royal Shield of Arms, spread across various denominations to form a cohesive and modern visual identity. The 5 pence became part of this new narrative, its reverse now displaying a segment of the shield. The significance of the 2008 5 pence lies in its role as a transitional piece. It marked the end of an era, the closing chapter for Christopher Ironside's thistle design, which had served as a symbol of Britain's resilience and unity for 4 decades. For collectors, this makes the coin a valuable artifact, representing a pivotal moment in the evolution of British coinage. While the 2008 5 pence is not particularly rare in terms of mintage, its historical importance and the nostalgia associated with its design elevate its status among numismatists. Imagine holding a 2008 5 pence in your hand. At first glance, it may appear like any other coin. Small, silver, unassuming. But upon closer inspection, it reveals its secrets. The Queen's profile, rendered with grace and precision, reflects her decades of service and stability. The crowned thistle, though modest in size, evokes centuries of Scottish pride and British unity. And the date, 2008, serves as a reminder of the coin's unique place in history, standing at the crossroads of tradition and innovation. For collectors, finding a 2008 5 pence in mint condition is a true treasure. These coins, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation, retain the sharpness of their design and the brilliance of their finish. Whether displayed in an album, housed in a protective capsule, or simply admired for its artistry, the 2008 5 pence is a piece that invites both appreciation and reflection. Beyond its appeal to collectors, the 2008 5 pence holds sentimental value for many who grew up using this coin in their daily lives. It was a part of countless moments, from buying sweets at the corner shop to saving spare change in a piggy bank. Today, it serves as a tangible link to those memories, a small yet meaningful token of the past. The journey of a single 2008 5 pence coin is fascinating to imagine. Born at the Royal Mints facility in Llantrisant, South Wales, it began as a blank disc of metal. Through a series of precise processes, it was transformed into a finished coin, bearing its distinctive design and inscriptions. From there, it entered circulation, perhaps passing through the hands of a shopkeeper, a commuter, or a child discovering the joy of saving. Each coin carries with it a silent history, the stories of those who used it woven into its metal. Today, the 2008 UK 5 pence continues to capture the imagination of those who encounter it. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist, a casual collector, or simply someone with an appreciation for history, this coin offers something unique. It is a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold great significance, connecting us to the past and inspiring us to explore the stories behind the everyday items we often take for granted. As we conclude this exploration of the 2008 5 pence, one thing is certain. This coin is much more than a piece of currency. It is a symbol of tradition, a marker of change, and a work of art. Its legacy endures, not just in the collections of enthusiasts, but in the memories of all who have held it. And that, perhaps, is the greatest value of all.